Do we ever not meme?
Alright, we're getting switched over to now, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Abort,
no.
abort. Go back.
Go
Not like
back.
this.
Go back!
Go back. Not like this. Go back. I don't want this.
Oh my god. Right. Hi, guys!
Go back.
Oh god. Welcome to some BBS. I'm Rebel, this is Pest. We're about to play Ven, and we're not going to open the menu.
No menu at all. Menus are dumb.
Are you ready, Pest? As ready as you ever be? Right, I got you.
I mean, I'm starting up the character select, so...
That's what I'm doing right now, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There's one rule in this run. Do not open the menu. That's the rule.
Yeah.
That's it. We can skip cutscenes, so we can hit the start
Other
button.
than that, you get to hear about us complaining about like 2 dumb fights in this run and how the rest of it's actually good.
Sure, something like that. Ready?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm ready.
So, countdown?
Yep. Do you want me to count or you count?
You count, I always screw it up.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's a much faster countdown than I go for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's why yours works. I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Everything in my life suddenly makes sense.
Oh,
Quick,
God.
go back, go back.
Quick, go back, go back. Yeah, welcome to all.
Yeah, I have nothing to add to that. This is Orbs.
Oh my god.
We're knocking orbs into orbs.
Yeah,
If you still yell orbs, that's still a meme, sure, do that.
feel free to go now, because this is your only chance.
Yeah, turn back now. 54 orbs, that's fine.
I got 51. Oh yeah.
Actually good orbs in the no menu run?
Dude, actually good orb.
I usually get like 1-0-something orbs in no menu.
Yeah, I know, right? The classic. And in a category where we don't tend to reset either.
Yeah. The rules are we're not allowed to press the start button. We're allowed to press it, because if we weren't allowed to skip cutscenes, we wouldn't run it.
Basically, like, the whole ruling is we don't open the main menu where we can edit settings or the deck or change demon finishes or anything like that. So we use the base 3 commands and Wayward Wind for the whole run.
Quick Blitz, Strike Raid, and Arrow. That's all we got.
Oh god, I paused like a dumbass.
Those are the only commands we got. Flame Salvo is the only shot lock we got. We cannot change anything. There's no point opening any chests because we can't equip what's in them. What am I doing? I'm trying to do fucking crit shit. Anyway, dwarves suck. Dwarves suck like a lot. Sneezy's the worst.
Oh yeah,
I'm just waiting for him to jump so I can play
I
it
just
safe.
kind of got owned by Sneezy, but don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's like, the main way we can do anything in this category is D-Links.
Yeah, the main way is to basically rely on Aqua. We're actually aiming for an Aqua drop into this. If we don't get it, then we lose a bit of timing of first ridings.
We lose like 40 seconds or something, don't we?
Shut up.
It's
Yeah, you lose quite a lot of time.
like, it's bad, but don't worry about it. Hey, I got the drop.
Oh, you actually... I don't have one.
I didn't get to the cart in time though, so...
Yeah, but I'm still, like, already behind you now.
Yeah, that drop's a big deal, because we desperately need it going into the next world, and so Rebel will have to try to get it in the next world, and that loses time, and you know.
If I don't get it from, like, the first enemy group, then I lose a lot of time, basically.
Basically. And those drops are pure RNG, so fun times.
Yeah.
I hope you like hearing Ven grunt when he dodge rolls, because this is the only form of movement we got.
If you want to practice your dodge roll movement, it's beautifully good.
Oh yeah, this is the perfect category to practice dodge roll movement.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us spam it.
No, we don't. You time it. Yeah, you have to time it, dude. You have to get... So, the way dodge rolling works, when you're going for movement, especially when you've got lower level dodge rolls, is you need to do a dodge roll, then take a step, dodge roll, take a step, dodge roll, take a step.
It's a very tiny step, so if you're just watching, it's hard to see.
Yeah. If you've got headphones on, you can hear it on some surfaces because your feet click.
Sound design in KH games, gotta love it. So, this is Snow White Escort. She's going to go in a set pattern. We're trying to kill and burst so they don't get in her way. And this is pretty not easy with the commands we have.
So basically, usually in normal beginner runs, we have a mini equipped on this fight.
And mini makes this fight free.
Yeah, I'm used to doing this without mini because way back in the day we never I didn't use mini here, so I'm so used to doing it. Oh god.
So we intentionally make Snow White wait there, so we can get these trees to go in earlier. Oh, I'm getting owned. Cool.
Hell yeah. I'm at the end, so
I had two floods just track me to the ends of the earth, so...
You just have to clear the way for Snow White, and then, like, she'll run. She's actually one of the only ones who will run if there's physical enemies spawned around her. Most of the other two escorts, Jacques and Cinderella, if there's an enemy near or, like, in front of them, they won't go anywhere, but Snow White, as soon as the path is clear, she balls, she doesn't care. She's going. Like,
she's out of there. She's like,
yeah,
she's like, screw this, I'm out.
She's like, we're done, stranger danger.
She's like, I want to go back. Take me back. Good old Mad Tree.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get into deeper pitch and then just gonna go hammer. And he's now just gonna go hammer me. So I'm gonna charge up shot lot. And he's gonna go in now. That was a pretty bad fight, but you know, whatever.
Would it make you feel better if mine was also not good?
No. Because you got a healing drop.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right.
This is very much a meme. We don't try to go for optimal times, because that would be RNG, and...
No, well, we just do no resets and race this category. It's kind of like the Darkest Dungeon category of BBS, where there's just so much RNG that it's not even worth trying to like get a good fight. We've kind of we
there are strats. There are actual strats.
But there's like 3 fights where we basically can't do anything. We just have to hit it, right?
Pretty much.
Pray that it goes fast. Other than that, oh god, what the hell am I doing? I'm doing what I did last time.
What are you doing?
I did Lucifer movement.
Nice. I'm doing the actual movement that's cool, that Rebel found I don't know how long ago.
Oh, I found it.
Did you find it PSP days?
No, I found it on the PS3 like 3 years ago.
Nice. So, I just instinctively got that chest. There's nothing I can do with it. It's fine.
Oh, nice. Nice. I evened it out. Don't worry about it.
Nice. But, we have to wait for Sliding Dash to come back here, because we need this button.
You actually can go over this gap without it, but that involves it involves pausing the game, which we're not allowed to do.
Yep. So, Lamau. Just going to get some D-Link, and then we can go into Aqua, and I have my drop, so I have Magnet, so this is going to go swimmingly. And I got my drop from the first wave. Cool.
Nice.
We're in there.
I got my first one on, so I can at least like
So you'll at least be okay. I got my second drop from the first wave, which is ideal. Now we can just go nuts.
Now these shoes are being a bit annoying. Oh, nice.
So, because we can't open the menu, and because we can't get powerful commands, we need levels. Like, lots of them. So, we're just going to grind to level 9 and a bit. The goal is...
Basically what happened here, because of how I had to do the endings, I couldn't exit the D-Link at the right time, so I had to,
Yeah, the main technique that we're both doing is we're reverting out of the D-Link and then reverting back in after we pick up orbs that let us do so, because if you go in and out of D-Links, all of your commands go off cooldown.
yeah.
We're also looking to see if we can get a couple extra D-Link drops. I got one there. We want Terra to get to level 1, and we need Snow White to eventually get to level 2. So we're seeing if we can take care of that while we're here.
We basically try and get as much as we can now, so we have to get it later on.
Yeah, you can get it later on if you have to, but...
It doesn't lose time getting it here or there, it kind of evens itself out.
It's like, you have to get it eventually. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, if you get it now, that's cool. I just got all of it here, so...
Nice, so... Tess is in a slightly better position than I am right now. 'Cause I haven't got all... I have one Snow White, which isn't bad. Oh, make that 2 Snow Whites.
Hungry Crystal that I can't use hype. Yeah, all these drops mean nothing to us, we just want levels.
Yeah, basically, we're not grinding, like, for once in the BBS category, we're not grinding for drops.
This is literally the only BBS category you're not grinding for drops.
Right,
It feels
I need
pretty
one more
good.
dealing drop and then I'm done with all my dealing sets, then I can just focus on grinding.
Yep, I'm level 8, so I need one more level and a bit.
I just hit level 7. Not just hit, but I hit level 7 and now I'm in level 8, so I'm not that far behind considering.
Yeah, considering the drop. Okay, one more exit and entrance and I'll be done. We're just trying to get to level 10 before Maleficent.
Yeah, we want to end this segment with like under a 1 penny XP to the next level, because that nearly guarantees us getting to level 10 before the next fight, the next major boss.
Okay. And say hi to Lucifer. He's a bad kitty.
Cool. One more room and I'll be done.
And Lucifer, we just get to do the beginner strat. Like normal 90% beginner where you're allowed to open the menu. Which is good old shot lock. Go into Aqua D-Link and laugh. I don't get the laugh, dang.
Do I get to laugh though?
I don't know, do you get to laugh?
I hope I get to laugh, because laughing is great.
Laughing is great, I'm sad I didn't get to do it.
Oh dude, no, you got that pattern.
What
That's the worst one to get.
What can you do?
No, Lucifer, don't do it to me as well. He did it to me as well.
Aw. Well, we don't get to laugh. It's very funny when you get the good pattern, he just belly flops on your mines and dies.
I'm just gonna now shoot these at him.
So, we have a bunch of movement here.
Okay, this is going horrendously well. I mean, by that I mean really, really bad, but don't worry about it.
Horrendously well. I like that description.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The only difference between our runs right now is that you got a drop early and I didn't. The rest, like, they've been pretty much
They've been pretty identical besides that. Both have been pretty bad at this point.
Yeah.
So, this is a punch of movement. If you watch any actual run with Ven, we have some cool speed tech we can do with sliding dashes, but,
Blind slide dashes?
blind slide dashes, dude. It's pretty
Dude, I
cool.
love-
But we don't get to
I love
open the
slide
menu,
dashes.
so...
I love swag dashes. Like, Terra has a couple of blind slide dashes you can, like, go for that save no time, but if you nail them, they look super cool.
Yep, in Ven they actually save time.
Yeah, in Ben they actually save time, because slide is broken compared to dodge roll, in terms of movement.
Like, look at how pathetic dodge roll is. Look at it.
Yeah, especially...
This is the fastest form of movement, and it's pathetic.
Yeah, dodge roll gets better when it's higher levels, basically. So...
Even then, it's bad.
Cartwheel is super speedy, though.
Yeah, Aqua's cartwheels are super speedy. And Terra's slide is terrible with iframes, but it's very fast.
No, it's got enough iframes. Just not for the super bosses.
Yeah, but its reputation precedes it at this point. So, say hi to Goons.
Hez, why did you strike through? You didn't go for the quick blitz.
I did not go for the quick blitz.
I hate you.
So, the nice thing about Goons is if you line up your blizzards well, you can hit multiple Goons at the same time.
Yeah, the whole idea is you want to hit, you want to nail them while they're, like, spawning in, so then you control how many of them, like, roam around the room.
That's the ideal, anyway. I have a couple roaming free, which, what can you do? That was a fine fight.
Yeah, what you actually want is you want archers as well, because archers are, like, some of the better ones to get.
More importantly, I got the level 10. So, this is supposed to be a big old maze. The best thing about KH games is if there's ever a maze, the answer is always just to go straight.
Yeah, if there's ever a maze, the answer is don't do it.
Monstro, go straight. This thing, go straight. KH3 final bosses, go straight.
Yeah. The only time that's ever different is when you have to wait for a portal to change color.
We wait for one portal to change color, otherwise go straight. That's Philip. We don't like him, so we don't get to see him. It's good times.
Right, so the whole reason why we got to level 10 isn't even because of the fight we're coming up to. It helps in the fight we're coming up to, but we got it for the fight afterwards.
Yep. So this is Maleficent. She's a terrible fight on crit, but she is such a good fight in this category. I got bad RNG though, so she's just going to... Yeah, she's just going to shoot lightning at me, and you get to see how broken Flame Sapho Shotlock is. It's very broken.
And this is without any fire boots either, by the way.
This is literally no abilities or anything. It's just base Flame Sapho.
Yeah, this is base strength.
And you're done.
Hell yeah. 3 shot locks and she dies, basically.
I did 2 in a combo.
It's fine, doesn't matter. I like doing 3 shot locks.
Both work. So, you know how we said there are a couple fights that just kind of suck in this category? I'm coming up on one of them. Like, Ventus 1 is just a pain in the butt. Because there's a way to potentially do it pretty quick, but it relies on him. So,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go into Aqua D-Link here, and if
By the
I'm
way,
lucky,
that
he'll
was
get
a-
caught in Magnet. He probably
That-
won't, because
that
I'm not
was a
lucky.
Perfect Maleficent fight, by the way.
Oh, he actually got caught in it. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
And I'm getting most of the finisher off, so that's a good start.
Yeah, that's ideally what you want, is getting most of the finisher off on it.
He's actually being nice to me for once, so I have no explanations for that. Yeah, that was really solid.
I mean, like, to be fair, I got the god fight the other day, so you know.
Yeah. Now, the second part of this fight is just butt, and there's nothing we can do. Because the thing about how this game works is if you ever have an ally with you, and by ally I mean an escort, I mean Mickey here, I mean anyone with you who's in the party at the same time, you just cannot use D-Links. It's not allowed. It's not a thing you can do. So what that means is I'm just pressing X and I'm praying. And that's the strat.
I had a pretty decent fight there.
We don't even have the good finisher yet, so we don't even...
No, and even spamming short walk here is bad. You can dodge it at any point, and we've tried stupid things like that.
Yeah, this fight's just bad.
The whole idea is you basically want to make sure that you're getting hit by Mickey. That's all you want to make sure, because Mickey does all the damage to this guy.
Yeah, that was bad, but it's always bad, so I have no real ability to tell how bad. So, I don't know when you leave Radiant Garden Rebel, but I get to Castletown and leave.
I go straight to... I go straight there. I go straight to Castle Dreams.
Cool. I'm making my way to Castletown before I do that.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go straight to Castle Dreams now.
So, we don't want to fight anything in Radiant Garden yet, because level 10's not bad. We can do okay damage. But
yeah.
The thing is, we need to get to level 30 for the final bosses.
Yeah.
So we might as well do it now.
It's for nothing else. It's only for the final fight.
It's literally only for the final fights. Because the thing about no menu is we have no ability to heal. So, since we have no ability to heal whatsoever... it's like we have to make sure we're strong enough where not being able to heal isn't a problem. The reason we don't do all this grinding when we do the initial grinding is because we really want Mickey D-Link, which we got from that last fight. There's a D-Link drop in the first wave, thank you very much.
I got both in the first room, hell yeah.
Nice.
So
I got
now,
both in the first 2 waves, sick.
So yeah, sorry about this guys, but we're going to be here for like 15 minutes.
We're going to be here for a good 15-20 minutes. Like, literally, we're going in, we're using Mickey D-Link because it has double experience. So we're getting all the extra XP when we do this, which is the reason we get Mickey D-Link in the first place. These first levels are going to go really quick, like we'll get to level 20 really quick, and then we'll start to slow down like a brick wall.
Yeah. Basically the reason for this taking a little longer is because we haven't been able to open the menu, we haven't got XP Walker or anything that can outreach by XP.
No, there are plenty of abilities you can get, but we can't, so... Basically, you have 2 options, chat. The first is you're going to listen to a 15-minute podcast of me and Rebel shouting about whatever we want. Second is you ask us questions, and we talk about that instead. Those are your choices.
Usually we go with the questions, but
if no one's asking questions, it will become a 15-minute podcast of us talking about I don't even know.
Yeah, because we both don't want to like use our brains while doing that.
Like, this is really relaxing. It's a really enjoyable grind, honestly. But it's not enjoyable to watch.
It's honestly really lethargic just watching everything just explode.
Because it all explodes so fast, it feels pretty good.
This is like the classic mobile gaming feel, where like...
Yep. Where, like, brain's turned off, we're doing the muscle memory.
Yeah.
We're going in hard.
Why is Finished and Third the best as you show?
Because it is.
Because there is nothing better.
Yeah, there's just nothing better than Phineas and Ferb. That's why. We were talking about that before we got on here. Phineas and Ferb's the best.
Well, to be fair, it was Violin that just asked that question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has insider info. Violin's doing insider trading, everyone. Get him.
Yeah. I mean, the first time we did this in a marathon, we got asked, why did you submit this to a marathon? And literally, we were just like, it was a joke. And then we actually liked the category.
And then we asked the guy, why did you accept it in the marathon?
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, we don't know. We just thought...
He was just like, I don't know, we just wanted something different. Why is Violin a very good Animal Crossing artist? Because he has nothing better to do? That's what I assume, anyway.
Wow.
Best Phineas and Ferb song, that's tough.
That's a tough question.
I mean, for me, I think it's Ain't Got Rhythm.
Got Rhythm's pretty good. That's like the only one that I remember. Because I'll be real, I haven't seen all of Phineas and Ferb because it wasn't shown that much on channels that like Disney, obviously, and I didn't have that.
Well, you'll have Disney Plus in the UK all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, but that involves spending money. And you know I'm a fucking tightwad.
I mean, this is true, you are a tight one. Also, shout out to the first time Rebel and I raced this category, where I had a pro and he didn't, so he lost like 2 minutes to grinding.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Why is Violin the best person ever? Is he?
Yo, that's what I'm saying!
I mean, he's pretty good.
Feel free to cut us off at any point, Violin.
He's pretty good, but have you met Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, he's pretty breathless, to be honest.
I mean...
Sorry, breathtaking.
I'm sorry, I don't know if Violin can compete with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Actually, no, there's one person who can't compete with, and that's my friend Arch. How many digits of pi do I know to? Well, that's a question from like 5 years ago, maybe, which
I know exactly 3.
Oh, 3.142 or something, right?
I know 3.14, that's all I know.
Yeah, no, because if your calculator doesn't have pi, that's what even...
Yeah, you're supposed to use 3.14, so that's what I remembered.
What is the square root of pi? It is a question that I don't know the answer to.
The answer is apple.
But the answer is yes.
Apples are the square root of pi. Apples or pumpkins? You pick. Both are fine.
Right, so
Both are correct.
Yeah. Well, the issue now with grinding is when you hit about level 25, which is where we are about now, it takes forever to level up.
Yep. I don't even know what level I am.
I don't either, I'm like 47 or something.
I mean,
I lose track after a while.
eventually you just get in the zone and you don't worry about it.
I mean, like, to be fair, you don't pay attention for a little bit.
Like, pure muscle memory. And and last I checked, Rebel and I are both equally terrible at this. So...
Yeah. And this is like where the difference in how both me and Pets control this game comes into effect. Because my fingers die here. Because I use the D-pad for everything.
Why would you use the D-pad for everything?
Because I can't use the triggers because I'm an idiot. I'm so key-brained with that, dude.
The triggers are the only way to not kill your hands, though. What are your thoughts on Eminem's Shell Shocked? Worst game ever.
It's not Street Boys.
But Street Boys is the best game ever.
Street Boys is the best game ever. No other game competes with Street Boys.
Nope. These are just facts. We don't make the rules.
Yeah, no, that's just the law.
We don't make the rules. We just follow them. This is not Terra Crit because Rebel's too chicken to race me in Terra Crit.
I submitted to a marathon, you fucker.
Yeah, you did once recently. Credit to you. He's too scared to have an estimate under 105 though.
Yeah, dude, I know what I'm like. I'm so paranoid.
This isn't BBS Plat? Good. I have never gotten BBS's Platinum Trophy, and I never will.
Neither have I.
Because the requirements are pure BS. I think it'd be a pretty fun run if all you had to do was do the journal for one of the characters.
No, you have to do it for all of them.
Then I think that'd actually be a pretty fun run to do. But all of them? Nope.
Such a bad argument for this.
I don't even know. I'm just no-braining it.
I'm pretty no-braining it, but it's been pretty awful for me.
I mean, I'm no-braining it and trying to read chat, so, I'm really no-braining it. But it's great when you don't have to worry about what your drops are.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about results or anything, you just have to go.
What is the best Pixar movie?
Wally.
Wally's very good.
Only when they're not talking.
Wally when they're not talking is such a good movie. And Up has always been one of my favorites.
Up is a very good film, actually.
Inside Out is also very good.
I mean, like, to be fair, I like Toy Story 3 specifically for the bit when they're in the furnace and Buzz straight gives up, and I'm like, oh no, Buzz! I'm like, Buzz, you were like the one that didn't give up, and then he just fucking, Jesse's like, yeah, Buzz, what are we doing? He just sticks his hand out with a sad face, and like, oh,
Dude.
no, Buzz!
Dude, Buzz gives up in both Toy Story 3 and Kingdom Hearts 3. What gives? Little bit more. The last couple levels take the longest.
Yeah, they take like 3 rooms.
It's quite the thing.
It might look like we're nearly done. But we still got a little bit left.
It takes quite a while, unfortunately. There's 29. One more.
Yeah, I'm nearly 29. This grinding's been terrible for me thus far.
I don't even know what a good grinding is, honestly. I just go. My favorite dialogue from the KH game?
Darkness within darkness within darkness.
You have no friends, do you?
Oh, yes! 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 Bodying is what we'll call that.
The bodying. Guess no one's ever loved you before. Yes, that's it.
The body bag that Woody gives to,
Although my favorite scene is the absolute bodying that Sully gives to Ventus.
yeah. Alright, so once you hit 29, 29 and then like have like under 1,000 left, you just allow it.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I got to 30. Oh well. I told you I turned my brain off, right?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because being this high level, like, being the difference between 29 and 30 is nothing, because the game scales your damage hard. Even with the original Keyblade.
It's literally nothing until we actually get to final fights, and then it's something.
Yeah.
My guess is no one's ever loved you before. That's the correct quote. It's a great quote. Alright, off to Trinity Armor. Trinity Armor signifies we're about halfway done with the run, because the rest of the run's going to go very fast. Unfortunately, we cannot change our Keyblade, because, you know.
Oh, we have Airflow 1.
So, look at the amount of damage that one physical combo does on Trinity Armor. Just look at it. Just half the health bar from one physical combo. It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It makes all the grinding worth it.
Like, over-leveling in this game is one of the funnest things that you can do.
Because you get so broken, it's not even fair.
Faye did a run where Faye did a terror run where she went and leveled up to level 30 before Mirror, Magic Mirror, and got like fire surges, and you like 3-shot Magic Mirror. It's actually beautiful. Alright, so now I'm in Trinity Armor.
I'm shot-locking him till he's dead. I forget if one shot lock is actually enough. I guess it depends. Not quite enough for me. Did BBS grind level 99 before Mirror? Dear God, no. That would take you multiple hours. So anyway, we're just heading on out. And the whole reason that we got a D-Link drop for Terra is so we can do a bit of cool movement. You saw me do it in the last room a little bit, but D-Link pulls you to the ground, and Terra with level 1 gives you 2 sliding dashes, which,
yeah,
very good. The fastest form of movement that you can do in this game, I don't know if this is worth, I'm just going to do it. Fastest form of movement you can do in this game is to sliding dash into an enemy, because then you can dodge roll out of the sliding dash to cancel that animation, and it propels you forward.
yeah.
It's good stuff.
I won't be doing the Terra movement here because I don't feel like leaving in the world worth. I'm just going to do some dodge rolls. Like, usually slide dashes only save a second or two over just dodge rolling for places. Especially now that we've got like a max level dodge roll and stuff.
Okay, we're also so over-leveled that one magnet genuinely kills everything.
Yeah, it's genuinely hilarious how broke you are.
Like, we are over-leveled. Like, if it wasn't for the final bosses in this game, we could totally just do the fights on level 10 and be fine. Except maybe Trinity Armor. You might have to level up for that one.
Yeah, Trinity Armor might be enough.
It always annoys me when I don't have Terra D-Link for this movement.
That was a really, really good fight. So the whole idea is you want to kill everything as legitimately right as they spawn in.
Because you're that overleveled and you can.
And well, no, you can do that on regular beginner as well. It's just that you wanna do it there because if you don't, your dealing doesn't get restored to max. Or
Yeah.
it's unlikely to be restored to max, which means you can't do dealing movement in the room afterwards.
So 3 worlds open up. We're going to Disney Town.
Hell yeah, Disney Town time, lads.
Because Disney World might be closed for Corona, but Disney Town is always open.
God, you had to throw one of them in, didn't you?
Just one.
Just one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
So, fun facts, I'm doing this rhythm game without listening to audio.
Oh no, you haven't got audio!
You always forget that, Rebel.
Oh no,
Yeah, I can either listen to game audio or I can listen to Rebel talk. I can't do both.
I'll be real, the music doesn't even matter because it's off pitch anyway and on time.
Yep.
So you just have to get used to doing it.
Yep.
Dude,
And
you got full 20 before the match, let's go.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
But don't worry, the next world is where the actual race happens. Ice cream score doesn't matter, the next score does though.
There it goes.
Pew pew pew.
I got 440, I ripped it, dude.
Ah, not like this. Alright, this next force fight sucks.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Because the next force fight in a normal run is really easy, because you just have magnets.
Because you have a magnet.
The problem is, we have Hercules and Zack in our party, so we can't use D-Links. And we don't have magnets. So what we have is the X button and shot locks, and that's really all we have.
What we have is nothing but a barrel.
Nothing but a barrel. Except we don't even use the barrel.
I use the barrel.
I do not. I use shot locks. Lots of shot locks.
Also, I just skipped the Disney Town cutscene after Ice Cream Beat were in like full black. Hell yeah. So
Nice.
that's another thing in this game. As soon as the loading hut in the corner disappears on any cutscene, you can skip the cutscene on like the first frame. So every cutscene in this game is possible to be skipped in. Oh, I nearly got the perfect fucking stuff. Eventually, every cutscene can be skipped in black in this game. Also, I got the hit into the barrel stuff. But like you end up like on top of the barrel.
And
so
then this last wave's a real pain, because the jellies get all sorts of spread out. Yeah, that wasn't a good fight, but there's no such thing as a good fight.
Alright, so here you want to try and basically waylay this into the next wave.
So now we're on to Urns. Urns
This is
won.
where the real competition lies.
This is the real competition. This race doesn't matter. Urns matters. Not Urns 1, though. This is Urns 1. Urns 1 doesn't matter. No one cares about Urns 1. You just have to get 15.
That was a pretty poor fight, dude. my fight was so bad.
My fight was not good either, so, you know.
Oh, dude, it's so hard to get a good fight there because if the first wave goes wrong, then that's it. You're done.
Okay, now on to the real competition.
Yeah, so you need 15
Urns
for the
2.
first one. Apart from that, yeah, you can like get bodied by Herc. This is where you want Herc to play well, but Herc can like decide to be like the god in the second one as well.
Yep. The real competition is seeing which one of us gets a higher score in Urns 2, because we're stuck
Yeah,
here
it
for
doesn't
2
matter too
minutes.
much. Yeah. It doesn't matter too much in this run because like we can play the whole time. But in the runs where we have to get EXP, Hurt can be a bit of a jerk because we have to use EXP when we EXP grind it. So.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I got the barrel roll.
But we have 2 minutes of not being able to do anything else, so we're going to see who can get the higher earn score, and that's the real winner of the race.
Yeah. Damn, Hurt's right by the, right.
Like, look, there are 2 correct ways to deal with earns. One is to have an actual competition, and the other is to stop at 169. Both are valid.
Yeah, I haven't got a barrel yet, so I'm in the golden zone right now with a high score.
Oh boy. I haven't gotten a lot of barrels, if that makes it feel better. I have less than 100. I got less than 100 in a minute, so we're not doing great.
Oh god. Don't worry, I'm at 130 but only at 54.
Wait, what's your timer at right now?
Give me a second.
What's your earn timer at?
I'm at 108 and I'm at about 100.
Okay, so I'm about 30 seconds ahead right now.
Yeah. I told you, my grinding wasn't good.
My earns are not good.
Hug, you actual dickball.
Hurt's usually a pretty big dickwad, to be honest.
Yo, Hug, please come back. Hug, stop it, please. I'm trying to get...
225.
Yeah, you've won this round, mind you.
Hey, I won the real race. Pod champ. So, this next fight really, really sucks, but this is also the hype strat.
What strat are you doing?
Beyblade, dude.
Oh, Beyblade!
This fight really, really sucks, because
Right,
Hurt's a
I got
jerk
200,
and
I got
our
200,
commands
I got
suck,
like
but
something.
Beyblade.
I got 200.
First, we just get into Fever Pitch. Then we get into Cyclone, and Cyclone's the fun stuff.
Cycling's the hype stuff.
Because we get the Cyclone finisher, and then Beyblade. That's the hype stuff.
Oh, I'm not gonna get in the first cyclone because I hit out of it, dude.
No.
Oh no, I got it, I got one hit. Hell yes.
There we go. Yeah, not having Magnet there sucks. Oh, but you want to talk about cathartic. This fight's cathartic. This fight feels so good. Every time. You see, this guy's not, scaled to be on harder difficulties, so taking him out in 5 hits feels so good. Because he kills crit runs, like, all the time.
Dude, the Beyblade strat, I can't take it, I love it.
Beyblade.
The Beyblade strat, I love it.
You can't skip this, don't ask me why.
Oh yeah, also killing, Metamorphosis 1 in 5 hits is beautiful.
It's so beautiful, dude.
One thing I do always forget about this one is how still fast-paced it is. Considering we
It doesn't... It starts slow, but it gets very fast-paced very quickly.
Oh, that was so good! That was a 39 seconds Meta 1!
Blowing Meta 1 up is the best feeling in the universe.
Oh, that was so good!
Because Meta 1 is the worst. Well, the finisher didn't do what I wanted, so I got the blow up. That wasn't a very good fight. That fight's unbelievably difficult to do without opening the menu. I'm still not sure if Aqua's the best way to do it.
It's probably better just to risk it with Snow White, like we thought.
Probably. It's hard enough to go fast in that fight when you have good commands. Really, the one thing that would make this category better is if we could get Wingblade for that fight. Then I'd be happy.
Cool, I actually saved time there.
He probably saved time on me, I have to assume. Mine was terrible.
I have splits running, so you know, just so I can tell where I am.
I don't.
It's also so I remember to do things.
Yeah, that's nice.
Especially like the levels, I like to remind myself, so I remember.
Yeah, so you don't just go straight to level 30 like I did.
I mean, to be fair, my split say level 30, but I know not to go that far.
So, how fast this fight goes depends entirely on if Stitch helps, and he's not helping me at all. Yeah, Stitch didn't help.
This is not having high jump on, so you have to ledge grab everything.
Stitch did not help me at all. That was really terrible.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
If you have to do a third shot lock, that means Stitch is a dick.
Be a boy. Stitch is not being a boy. Aaron.
Rip.
But luckily, if he gets hit by a majority of the flame salvo, it does like over half his health. So.
No, you don't need Stitch to kill him. You just need Stitch to go fast.
Oh, dude, no! I have to do 3 shot locks and then go to the finish of the third one.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Insert the Jonathan Joestar clip here. Oh no!
Oh no!
Shout out to this next fight where we literally do the crit level 1 strat.
We just do the crit strat.
We just do the crit strat on beginner at level 30. Because it's actually faster to just do the crit strat.
Yeah, we actually tried hitting things in this fight, but it was way slower than just doing the crit strat. Like, we only grabbed Snow White for this one.
Say hi to Bashful. It makes things go away. You don't get experience for it, but they go away. And it's completely random if they go away. And I'm off to a bad start. That's for...
At this point, we don't need the XP.
Okay, I got 5 Bashfuls and a shot lock.
5 and a shot? Oh, big hoot, dude.
Yeah.
Oh god, please.
Handling D-Link here is very difficult because you don't have easy abilities to get them back, and you need to use a D-Link right here to not go into water. Okay, that's not what I want. Eh, we're fine.
Oh, I love it when you finish a fight doing like the startup or flame salvo.
Yep, I did this. I finished it when I was starting up the finisher.
So good, dude.
So Hook, Hook is the one cool strat we have. This strat's actually cool.
If it goes well.
If it works. So we knock him in, we use Mickey, we big brain. I got the big brain, let's go.
Oh, you got the big brain?
I got the big brain. We're in there.
Shout out to my Galaxy Brain for that.
Shoutouts to Rebel's big old Galaxy Brain.
And because Pest got it, I'm not gonna get it now.
And then Mickey's finisher does a large amount of damage.
Yeah. We just do the crit strap. Oh god. And then you just kind of have to kill him off right at the end.
That hook strat was... That hook strat was basically perfect for me.
This strat's not been going well.
Just dropping the Mind Square and seeing him walk through all of it is the most hype thing in the universe.
I'm getting the same thing I've got the last couple of days.
So, there are like 9 cutscenes here. Something like that. We're just skipping a bunch of cutscenes. Don't these cutscenes take like over half an hour to just watch?
So that strat didn't go very, very well for me, but that's... If it goes wrong, i.e. Hook doesn't do what you want him to do right at the start...
It gets bad.
You kind of improvise. You have to improvise.
It gets really bad if Hook doesn't play along.
Yeah, you have to improvise hardcore.
So, unfortunately, we have dodge roll, which means tornadoes are actually effective sometimes. It means we have to actually do actual movement. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Like, Terra doesn't give a crap about tornadoes. Aqua barely gives a crap about tornadoes. Ven, if you do the crit super glide strat, does not give a single crap. Okay, so these 2 bosses are the sole reason we're level 30. And they were much better when we went to level 32 instead, but, you know.
Yeah. But level 32 takes another, like, 3 minutes of grinding, so we have to cut it.
Yep. Sucks to suck.
Because, like, we were like, yo, 32 is where we have to go. Then Pez was like, Rebel, we can go in at level 30, and I was like, Pez, no.
And I was like, Rebel, it saves like 3 minutes. Okay, so I think we both decided to do Swordbill.
Are you doing Swordbill?
I'm doing Swordbill. I'm probably going to die trying.
Yeah, this fight is, like, honestly, Ventus 2 is way worse than Ventus 1. Because at least with Ventus 1 you can't really die, but Ventus 2 he will kill you.
Yeah.
It's not fun to fight.
He's not fun to fight even on just normal beginner stuff.
Yeah.
No, 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 no! He's diving when I'm 1 hit away from Swordbill. No.
Too early.
Now I have to wait.
Yeah, this is the issue with Peter Pan, is this is that.
Okay. Pan's not unbelievably broken, it's the extra hits that really do the work. Okay, then he gets on the Keyblade, and Flame Salvo should kill from here. Narrator, it did not. Okay, so Zack 3 is terrifying because we literally don't have anything. We used D-Link already.
I got some of the Swordbill there, but not all of it.
We have literally nothing for Ventus 3 here. Literally nothing. All we have is a little bit of shot lock. And Shotlock does some pretty decent damage, assuming you can get it off. This fight's honestly less scary than the last one, because you're not in a lot of danger of dying, but you also have nothing to work with. So I'm literally throwing combos and dodging and hoping it all goes fast.
I have to wait for him to get up and keep playing like that.
Yeah.
Probably gonna die.
I really want to use another shot lock here, but if I do, I'm in big danger.
I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, the other strat to do on Ventus too is use Aqua, and that's mostly because Aqua has a cure. The reason I'm not using a shot lock here, even though I really want to, is because if I do, I have no shot lock for the minigame. Okay.
I was on literally like one hit away.
Nice. So now we need... This is a silly minigame. I gotta do this Dragon Ball Z stuff 4 times, and we're done.
You're gonna bot me, bro.
I'm going to bop you, dude.
Yeah, you are. Hey, how about that, guys? Live world record.
Yeah, live world Reiki, dude.
And I lost all the time.
One more. Ventus gave me the perfect pattern at the very end. Well, now.
Really?
And live world record, everybody. Time. I just bopped Rebel by over a minute for the world record he got last night.